Hello traders, what's going on guys? Hope you all are doing great. Hope you all are doing very much amazing. I welcome you guys to this video analysis on USD JPY. That is United States dollar Japanese yen. Okay, so before we talk about the trade analysis, I want to give you guys an idea of what we are going to do in this video. And I don't really know you that is watching this video right now, but what I want to let you know is that if you have passion or if you have interest to become a trader, I hope and I pray that you'll be able to have clarity in what you are learning, in what strategy you are trading. I pray that you'll be able to have clarity to the level that you understand what you are doing, to the level that there is no room for you to guess. There is no room for you to guess anything. That everything you are doing on the chart, you understand it to the T. And until you be able to do that, you will still be having issue with profitability. You have issue with indiscipline. You have issue with fear. You have issue with greed, because there is still some vacuum. There are still some things that are not clear to you. So until you get to that level where everything is not clear, you'll be able to understand whatever you are doing. You will still be having issue with profitability, and that is what I'm telling you today. So in this video, I want to break everything, whatever I trade. I want to break it down for you guys to understand how I analyze the market, how I trade, and you will be able to understand that this is what I talk about when I say clarity. This is what clarity is all about. Okay, so now you are in the marketplace, you are in the market, you open the chart. What is the first thing you need to look out for? It is not structure. The first thing you should look out for is to zoom out to the higher time frame, go into the higher time frame, to the weekly, to the daily, to the weekly, to the daily. Look at what key level first of all, not structure. The first thing you look at for is key level. Now you look at for key level, okay? You look at for what? For key level. That is the first thing you look at for. Now you ask yourself, the key level you have identified, did it occur at the high of the market or at the low of the market? If the key level occur at the low of the market, you anticipate a buy. If the key level appear at the top of the market, you anticipate a sell. Now, for market to move from this point down to this point, it's going to do that with what we call market structure. It's going to do that with what we call market structure, because price cannot move from this point, from this high to this low. It can't just move like that. It has to go in this form: go up, go down, go up, go down, go up, go down, go up like this, do a lot of movements up and down, before finally coming to this low. This is a typical market example. This is how price move. So the movement that price takes from this high to this low is the market structure. So the first thing you need to look out for is the what? Key level. Is the key level. So once you've identified the key level, now this is where strategy comes. And that is why I always preach about harmonic pattern, because harmonic patterns gives you the clarity that does not leave any room for error, because it has to do with what? Measurement. If you go to a fashion store, probably a place you want to make a clothes, and they take your measurement, probably your waist is 32, they cannot give you a waist of 40 or 50, because your waist is 32. That is the measurement. That is you. That is constant. That is defined. It does not leave any room for you to start guessing. Oh, is this a key level? Oh, is this a market structure shift? Oh, is this a other block? Oh, is it a... You start guessing. No. Harmonic patterns gives you that clarity. It does not leave any room for you to guess. So you now ask yourself, for price to move from this high to this low, is there already an existing M or W type formation that the measurement corresponds with a measurement of a harmonic pattern? I will explain that for you guys because I want you guys to have that clarity. Now, for us to be able to buy from this low, it means that price probably have already come to this high and then does something like this, probably taking out this high, and then maybe had a lot of movement, and then finally came to this point. So now, when we have this type of movement, we now say, okay, this looks like a harmonic pattern because it is a pattern, and this pattern looks like a harmonic. Now, it means that there is already existing key level here. There is an already existing what? Key level here. Okay? It means that there is an already existing what? Key level at this point. Now, what we now have to now do is, if we have identified this pattern, for us to know that this pattern follows harmonic, it is not all and the pattern and the measurement, not all. So two of them has to go hand in hand. These are principles which you have to obey. If you don't obey them, you're not going to be profitable trading this strategy. Okay, so to do that, you take your Fibonacci measurement from this point to this high, and then you take the measurement, and if the key level correspond with the what? The final measurement of the harmonic pattern, and you take the measurement and it correspond, it means that you have what? A perfect harmonic trading opportunity at that key level. And if you cannot be able to fathom a harmonic pattern into that key level, you do not have a trading opportunity there. Do I make myself clear? It's as simple as that. So you don't have to place your pending buy limit order here when everything has been satisfied, and then you wait for price, and then your stop loss is also defined, your take profit is defined in the sense that it is also measured. You have your levels of your take profit measured. It's not random, it's measured. Everything is measured. So if, for instance, we have like 1 2 3 or 4 or 5 harmonic patterns, okay, each and harmonic pattern A, B, C, D, E, each of the harmonic pattern has, let's say harmonic pattern A has its own measured stop loss level, measured take profit level, alongside B, C, D, E, and thereabout. So it is pattern specific. Okay, so since you have understood what I've explained, now let's go to USD JPY to have a chart view of what I've actually explained here. Okay, good. So now what we are seeing here is price have come back into this key level. Now if you don't know anything about key level, do not worry, and you can watch video on the channel. There is a video about key level to understand that. Okay, now when price hits this key level, what happens? And then you begin to ask yourself like, oh, there could be a harmonic pattern into this key level. How? Because you have been trading it for a long time. So you have this low, you have this point, you have this point, and then you have this high, and then you have price come back here. Now the last thing you have to now verify is to know if this key level corresponds with the measurement of the harmonic pattern. And once that is satisfied, what you do, you place your entry here and then you stop loss below here, and then you target this, you target the target of the harmonic pattern, and this one is called the shark pattern. So once you've done that, you group everything together, then put them in a group, make your chart very clean, beautiful. You see, beautiful. And I don't like when I tell you guys that this is a very powerful trading opportunity, you guys think I'm not serious. But you've seen how simplistic that is, how simplified that is, very simplified. And then you see that when price moved from this high to this low, it did not just come straight. It was doing what? Lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, until it came back into this key level. Now when price hit this level, what did we see also? We saw this this key level here, okay, and then we now saw this shape which looks like a shark, and then you take the measurement to know if it is valid, you can see this is also valid in a grand scheme of things, because if you learn harmonic pattern, you will know that this is also valid. Okay, stop loss above this high, and then you target the target of the harmonic pattern. So you've seen how often that these harmonic patterns form on the chart. Okay, you see how often these things form on the chart. Okay, so you also group this one. It is a valid setup. We are coming to the recent price action now. Now, when price came to this low, when price was coming down, it also gave us, I think I even shared this setup with you guys on the WhatsApp or Telegram group. Okay, it came back again for the second, third time, same this key level. And what happened here, we had this harmonic pattern also. It seems that USDJPY loves shark a lot. It loves shark pattern a lot. This one gave us a little bit of tough time. It actually went beyond its 60 measurement, and then stop loss here, take profit of the wall. So I gave out this setup. I think I did that, right? So this one was also valid. Okay, and you can see how often these things appear on the chart, right? You see how often, and if you scale down to the lower time frame, you would have gotten a lot of harmonic pattern set up on the lower time frame. Okay, now beautiful. So let's see all of these things together. You can see 1, 2, 3. These are old setup. This one just achieved targets. That was and on the lower time frame we had a couple of several harmonic patterns of 15 minutes, 1 hour time frame. We had a lot of buy opportunity on the harmonic pattern on the lower time frame. Okay, so now this brings us to what we are looking at right now. Now you can see that this is a key level. Okay, and price is very close to this key level, right? And then I now ask myself, do we have any form of harmonic pattern into this key level? That is a very good question. And not only that, do we have a kind of structure? Did this high broke a low? It broke this low, it broke this low, it swept this low. It did not break this low, it swept it. So that is another thing you have to be wary of. Okay, now but I'm seeing something that looks like harmonic, right? From this point to this point to this point to this point down to this high. Now this is going to take several weeks, several months to achieve target. So you're going to have a scaling trade on the lower time frame. Okay, but let's verify to know if that is accurate. If we don't have any harmonic pattern, then there is no trading opportunity in that particular point. Okay, so let's see what we are seeing here. We saw a rejection of 0.382 from this high. Okay, and if I push this up, I can still have a pattern which is still valid. Can still have that, but then structure wise it's not valid. So I'll go with this one. And this is called an alternate bat harmonic pattern. Do not worry, if you're going to join our mentorship, you'll be able to learn all of this step by step. So this is what we call an alternate bat harmonic pattern. Okay, so now this is what we are looking at for. Okay, this is what we are looking at for. Now this can happen or it may not happen. Now even if it doesn't happen, there's another way of taking the trade if this is going to hold. Now if this is going to hold, it's going to be a very beautiful sell. I just hope it's going to hold. So for you to get tagged, make sure you enter few pips before the points because of spread and commission. Okay, so and of course target could be here. It's measured. We have our levels of target which is measured. Okay, so stop loss could be a little bit above here and then give you a very good risk to reward. So this is what we're looking at for on USDJPY, an alternate bat, bearish alternate bat formation. So I hope you guys have gotten a lot of value from this short video, and if you have questions or whatever, join our upcoming mentorship starting on April. It happens once in a year and it runs for 6 months. So you'll be able to learn all of this step by step. It teach you about market structure, how the market moves. You will learn about Fibonacci retracement, extension and projection. You learn about the harmonic patterns, both bearish and bullish harmonic patterns. You learn about risk management. You learn about trading psychology, and then you do your project, which is, of course, you go to the chart and then begin to analyze all of these things and begin to trade, and then begin to do this yourself. Okay, so I wish you guys all the best. I hope you got value from this video, and if you have any questions or whatsoever, please let me know. And the link to join the mentorship will be posted below this video. And this will be all for now, guys. I wish you guys all the best. So let's look at what happens on USJPY. If this is going to hold, if it does not hold, then that is fine. But if it holds, it's going to be a very beautiful sell. So let's look at what is going to happen on USJPY. And this will be all for now, guys. I wish you guys all the best, and bye for now, guys.